Hi Ronvi. What is so interesting that has taken up all your attention?
Oh, sorry, Ria, but you must have a look at this article on patterns in this month's issue of Just for Kids.
Okay, let me see.
What surprises me, Ria, is the final solution in each case is 11, 111, 1111, and so on. Looks like the number one rules here.
I completely agree with you, Ronvi. But let me tell you that the world of numbers is filled with numerous such patterns. Are you interested yet?
Ria, I simply cannot wait to know more about them.
Okay, here you go. This is a pattern in which each time the product is a repetitive individual number. The number 1,23,45,679 is multiplied by the multiples of 9. The pattern unfolds.
Oh, this is getting more interesting.
Have a look at this one. Isn't it interesting?
Wow, Ria, this surely is a pattern in square, right? The square of the number 13 is 169. You keep adding zeros in between 1 and 3. Double the zeros, add on into the square number.
Wow, you're smart, Ronveer.
Thanks to you, Ria.
Okay, Ronveer, do you know the dice that is used to play board games also has a pattern?
Really? I have never thought about it as a pattern.
Okay, I will throw this die for you. Which number is up?
5. So what?
Patience, Ronveer. Let me pick up this die for you. Tell me, which is the opposite number to 5?
It is 2.
What's the sum?
5 added to 2 is 7. Grade 1 kid knows that too.
I'll throw it one more time for you. Tell me the number facing upside.
Now it is 3.
Now, tell me the number that is opposite to it.
It is 4.
Add the two.
7 again. Eureka!
Amazing! The world of numbers is full of patterns. And you know, there are patterns in cubes too. Observe this. Like cube of 1 added to cube of 2 gives us 9. Similarly, the cube of 1 added to cube of 2 further added to cube of 3 gives us 36. Thus, the sum of cubes of first 4 natural numbers gives us 100.
That was interesting, Ria.
Let me unfold the magic further. What if I add consecutive numbers and then square the sum? That is, I add 1 and 2 and square the sum.
You get a 9.
Now, add the first 3 natural numbers and square them.
Easy. 36. And if I add the first 4 natural numbers and square them, I get 100. But Ria, I am a little confused. The previous sum of cubes and now sum of squares, they both give the same answer. Am I correct?
Wow, Ronveer, I must say that you're very observant. Now, let me tell you that the sum of consecutive cubes is the same as the square of the sum of the consecutive numbers. Did you know that the famous scientist Ramanujan's curiosity led to Ramanujan's number 1729, which can be represented by the sum of cubes only in 2 possible ways. That is, the sum of cubes of 1 and 12 or the sum of cubes of 9 and 10.
You are such a genius.
We're not done as yet. The product of the 3 consecutive whole numbers when added to its middle number also gives us a pattern. Let's take an example here. The product of the first 3 natural numbers is
6.
and what is the middle number?
2.
And now if we add 2 to its sum, that is 6, we get?
It's 8.
Great! Now take the consecutive numbers 2, 3 and 4, find its product and add the middle number to it.
The product of 2, 3 and 4 is 24. Add the middle number, that is 3. It's 27.
You are a master now. Similarly, the product of consecutive numbers 3, 4 and 5, when added 4 to it, is 64. Do you see a pattern here?
I get to feel that all final answers, that is 8, 27 and 64, are perfect cubes.
Great! Now, while exploring the world of cubes further, let me show you a pattern in the addition of consecutive odd numbers.
Sure.
You don't seem to believe me, right? Challenge accepted. What is the first odd number?
1,
And what is the cube of 1?
1,
And what are the next two odd numbers?
3 and 5.
Add them up, please.
It's 8. Okay, and before you ask me, I know that it's the cube of 2.
Wow, Ranveer, you're getting sharper. Now, take the next three odd numbers and add them up.
7, 9 and 11 add up to 27. And it is the cube of 3. Jai ho!
So, do you see the pattern unfolding in the sum of odd numbers? Do you know something, Ranveer? A pattern gives us a sense of order in our life.
Order in life?
How is a wall made with bricks? And not only this, a stained glass painting on a wall also has patterns. Can you think of more patterns around you?
A pattern on the dining table.
Absolutely right. Anything else?
Yes, I recollect. Mom's Rangoli on festivities. And last month, the museum I visited had a Bali painting. That indeed has a pattern.
I appreciate your observation, but let me tell you that you may forget where you keep your stuff, but you remember what you see. The tiles around have a pattern too.
A lot of things repeat. The school timetable, the bus or train timings. True, Ria, life is filled up with patterns. Patterns provide a sense of order in what might otherwise appear chaotic. When you notice that things happen in a certain pattern, even something as mundane as a bus always stopping at a certain corner at 5 p.m., order is provided.
Absolutely. And not only this, when we do an experiment, it is the recurrence which allows the hypothesis, which results in validating the theories given by the scientists. Have you tried your hands at painting?
Kind of. Not good at it though.
Neither am I. But tell me, what is it that makes a painting appealing?
I don't know.
Artists around use patterns to enhance their work. Famous Dutch artist M.C. Escher used mathematical patterns in creating art. Have a look at some of his works.
Wow, Ria. Awesome.
Patterns are an integral part of reasoning by our brain, and it is also an important part of all competitive examinations.
I see.
So Ranveer, we have learnt a lot today about the cubes. So we know that there are many patterns in the cubes of numbers. The sum of consecutive cubes is the same as the square of the sum of consecutive numbers. The product of three consecutive whole numbers added to their middle number gives a perfect cube as an answer. Another pattern in cube numbers is obtained by adding consecutive odd numbers.
I am so thankful to you. But may I now have exclusive time with my Sallu?
Here you go.